Whether the amount of protein loss during inclusion body refolding is controllable is a highly concerned issue. In this video, we will analyze it from multiple perspectives. Inclusion body refolding is a complex process involving multiple steps and factors such as separation, washing, dissolution, and refolding of inclusion bodies. During this process, each step may have an impact on the final amount of complexity loss. For example, improper operation during the separation and washing of inclusion bodies may result in loss or contamination of the inclusion bodies, thereby affecting the subsequent refolding efficiency. Similarly, in the dissolution and refolding steps, the selected solvent, denaturing agent, and refolding buffer are not suitable, or improper control of the conditions for refolding, such as temperature, pH, ionic strength, etc., may also lead to protein aggregation, precipitation, or denaturation, thereby increasing the loss of refolding. To reduce the loss of inclusion body refolding, optimizing experimental conditions is crucial. The optimal pH range is usually between 8.0 to 9.0, and a temperature of 4 degrees centigrade is suitable to improve the refolding efficiency and reduce protein degradation. In addition, the urea concentration also needs to be gradually reduced during the refolding process, from 4 meters to around 2 m, in order to gradually remove the denaturing agent and promote correct protein folding. Meanwhile, adding low molecular weight compounds such as L-arg, tris, etc., can help increase the solubility of intermediate products and prevent protein aggregation. Secondly, choosing the appropriate method of renaturation is also crucial. Dialysis is a commonly used refolding method that gradually reduces the concentration of the exudate to control the removal rate of the denaturing agent, making it suitable for laboratory applications. The dialysis method is easy to operate and has a high rate of refolding. Therefore, it is recommended as an effective refolding method. In addition, other methods such as dilution refolding and column refolding can be attempted based on the properties of the protein and experimental conditions. In addition to the above two aspects, it is also necessary to pay attention to other matters to reduce the amount of loss due to duplication. For example, ensuring thorough washing of inclusion bodies to remove impurities and non-specific binding proteins. Maintain a low protein concentration during the refolding process to ensure sufficient folding space between molecules. For proteins containing disulfide bonds, appropriate redox pairs need to be added to promote disulfide bond formation. This is the end of this video. Follow Cheng Yao Biology's video account to bring you more interesting and informative life science knowledge. We look forward to seeing you next time.